Hey, what's going on? I'm Apprentice Demand, and I'll help those with severe inflammation naturally beat the swelling, pain, and energy drain so they can live their best life. Today's video, we are doing a review on Zephyrhills Florida Spring Water, alright? This is not a water that I know of, so this is new to me. I had to order it through Amazon. However, you guys have been requesting it, so therefore, we're going to do a review on it. If you have not seen these videos before, make sure you smash that subscribe button so you get more tips, tricks, and tactics on how to improve your overall wellness. And let's go ahead and get these waters poured. This is sourced in multiple parts of Florida. Crystal Springs, Pasco County, Cypress Spring, Washington County, Blue Spring, Madison County, White Spring, Liberty County, and or Spring of Life, Lake County. Numerous places. And so I guess they grab all those waters and they mix them together. And this is made by the team at Nestle Waters, North America. So Nestle makes this. This is another thing that Nestle makes. And right here we have our electrolyzed reduced water, and that's what we're going to be testing it against today. All right, so we're going to test this for 3 specific properties. The first one is antioxidants, the second is alkalinity, and the third, superior hydration. Let's jump into antioxidants. Antioxidants are vital for us, okay? They actually push out oxidation, they lower inflammation, and they keep us staying young and youthful. Things that are oxidizing, they're all around us. The air that we breathe, a lot of the foods that we eat are oxidizing, and those things that we're consuming, they create oxidation in our cells. Because of that, that oxidation leads to inflammation, which leads to every type of health disease known to man. So if you're experiencing any type of itis, that is inflammation happening in the body. And this is the most important thing to test, that's why I do it first, right? So once again, any type of inflammation is happening because of oxidation and inflammation, which happens through oxidation, right? So what we want to do here is we're going to use this ORP meter, and we're going to test these beverages to see if we have a positive number, which is oxidizing us, creating more sickness and dis-ease in the body, making us look old, or if it's an antioxidant, which means it's kicking down that oxidation, lowering that inflammation, and keeping us looking young and youthful, right? Let's see what we get. Positive is bad, negative is good. Let's take a look. Looks like Zephyrhills is Zephyrhills? I think I got it right. Zephyrhills is sitting at a it jumped up 260 and climbing. Okay, so that means it is oxidizing us. It is not helping our health. It is making things worse. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this electrolyzed reduced water. See what we get. Stay. And we are getting a negative number. You see that? A negative 796. 798? Are we gonna get to a negative 800? Yep, a negative 800, all right? So, this is full of antioxidants, all right? This is just like your fruits and vegetables that are mainly antioxidant, except this is just water. And your water can actually be an antioxidant, which is pretty crazy. So as far as the first test goes, this is oxidizing us. This is helping bring inflammation in our body, helping us age quicker. Any type of itis you're experiencing, this is helping towards that. So if you're drinking this water, just letting you know, it's helping towards it. Let's go ahead and go to the second test, which is alkalinity. All right, on to that second test, which is alkalinity. In order to do this, we're going to use these pH drops. And pH is going to show us, when we put these drops in, it's going to show us a few different colors, all right? Now, if we see a red, or orange, or a yellow, that means the beverage is acidic, and it's actually eating the minerals and electrolytes that our body needs and requires. However, if we see a blue, a purple, or a dark purple, that means it is alkaline. It's actually providing us with that nutrients that's going to battle back and reduce the acidity that's in our blood. Okay, so this is mainly about our blood. This doesn't have to do with any acidity in other parts of our body. This is maintaining the proper pH in our blood. So spin in a few drops to see what we get. All right, so it looks like Zephyrhills is sitting around a 8-ish. And the electrolyte reduced water is sitting around a 9, maybe even a 10. So anytime I see this where both of these waters are alkaline, I want to test and make sure that they can actually handle some type of acidity. And so what I'm going to do here is use my breath to see if it can actually withstand the acidity that I'm putting back out, or if it's pretending to be alkaline and it actually changes. All right, so use both of these straws here and bring these a little closer together, and we'll see what happens. All right, so just did that, and it looks like our Zephyrhills water is really, it ends up not being strong enough to battle back any of that acidity. So it ends up becoming neutral, which makes sense because it's a spring water. So it should become, is like neutral isn't bad for a spring water. That's actually pretty good. So think about it though. At neutral is not really going to be strong at battling back the burgers that we eat, the French fries, the cake, the cookies, the ice cream. All those types of foods are acidic, and it ends up, if we consume more acidity and have that in our blood, it leads to a lot of health complications. And so you want to drink a water that is strong at neutralizing that acidity, okay? And so clearly, the Zephyrhills, while it's good at being neutral, if you're eating just your, I guess, your salads all the time, your salads, nuts and seeds, everything from the earth, you should be fine with this. But if you're eating anything more than that, if you're breathing in more than that, then you're gonna need something stronger, all right? So when it comes to the second test, I wanna say that Zephyrhills is a neutral. Let's go ahead and take a look at that third and final test on superior hydration. Alrighty, on that third and final test, superior hydration. Now, the water I'm drinking, I want to be able to drink it and it not just sit in my stomach, do nothing, and then I end up going to the bathroom to get rid of it. I want it to actually absorb into my body. So this test is gonna be a representation or a good example to see how well this water can actually hydrate us at a cellular level. And in order to do that, we're gonna use these tea bags. We're gonna pretend like we're dehydrated, and we're gonna see if we can make tea using Zephyrhills water. Straight cold, yeah, I know. So let's go ahead and give it a try. All right, and this normally happens, like, you start feeling bloated, so let me see if I can get this bag a little wet, get it jumping around. It's taking quite a bit of work, all right? But it looks like we're starting to get some tea. And you shouldn't have to jump up and down to get hydrated, all right? Let's go ahead and... You're probably thinking, well, Apprentice, you're crazy. Like, that's not how you make tea. Like, you make it has to be hot, right? Well, why is it hot? The reason why is because we make the water molecules so small that it's actually able to pass through the tea bag and pull out the nutrients and make tea. All right, so let's go ahead and try it with this electrolyte reduced water. Look at that. Immediately, instantly, not only did it make tea, but it's definitely darker than its predecessor. So let me go ahead and try this one more time, just to make sure that that result is the same thing we get now that the bag is wet, all right? All right, Looks like we're getting something similar. Oh, it's getting a little darker. It's getting a little darker, but it's definitely nowhere near the same. All right, so I would say this is a very light tea that's maybe hydrating us maybe 10%. And then let's go ahead and try it again with electrolyte reduced water. It just immediately turns to a darker tea, does a great job, and it's not the water. I mean, it's not the tea bag. With the right water, we can make all these good. So, Zephyrhills, I think it's okay as far as hydration. I think there's definitely better out there though. But overall, the main thing in doing these tests is the oxidation, okay? Being an antioxidant. This is the most important thing, because without that, we're gonna have sickness, we're gonna have dis-ease in the body, and it doesn't matter if it hydrates you or not if it's causing sickness and disease, all right? So, going over this, we tested this for 3 specific properties. 1 is antioxidants, and we saw that this water was oxidizing. 2 was alkalinity, and we saw that even though it showed up initially as around an 8, when we actually gave it some acidity, it actually couldn't combat it well and ended up becoming neutral, which means it wouldn't really help in the fight of all the acidic things that we're consuming in our life. Lastly, we did a test on superior hydration, and it did provide a little bit, but nothing near as strong as this electrolyte reduced water. So there you have it. There's the review on Zephyrhills Florida water. It's made by Nestle, and they pull it from a mix of different places. So if you're curious more about this water, or just how to find the best water for your health, make sure you check out what's coming up next. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and you learned a little something about the waters that we tested here today. Please take a moment to share this video with someone you care about who is also drinking this water. Finally, if you are serious about improving your health and the waters that you drink, click the link in the description below to access my Water Wellness Masterclass. In this masterclass, you will discover the truth about the waters we drink, the effects our water has on our health, and how you can have the world's best water in the comfort of your home and save thousands of dollars as a result. Alright, go ahead, click that link in the description below, access that masterclass, and I will see you there real soon.